Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to this Old Masters for Young Players Practicing Along with Me series. Today we're looking at part 2 of the Sarabanda by Jean-Marie Leclerc. And last lesson we had talked about some of the elements of the Sarabanda, referring to this beloved Bach cello suites book. So what do you remember about the Sarabanda? Do you feel beat 1 more strongly, beat 2 more strongly, or beat 3 more strongly? 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be beat 2, isn't it? Also, slightly interesting history that it kind of was originally kind of a sexy-ish dance. It was banned. And now, well, not now, but in Bach's time, it kind of morphed into this very dignified, maybe more slow-moving, thoughtful kind of piece or dance. Anyway, so today we're going to look at the second half of the Sarabanda. We're starting on the end of the second line in the second ending, and I'm going to start from the 3 little 8th note pickups. So I'm going to just play it for you, and then we'll go over some little details, and that will be it. This is nice and short and sweet, and here we go. So here's the second ending. I'm at 50. Remember we had said that lento, we were going to maybe aim for around 50, whatever a slow tempo is though. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. There's a little pullback at the end, that little retard. It's kind of hard to play with the metronome there. So a couple things before we wrap up. The first thing is that because we have that strong beat 2, you'll notice or remember from the first lesson that a lot of the longer rhythms are actually on beat 2. So if you just kind of lean on those, it'll kind of naturally bring it out. But even if you were to not really do much, it would kind of naturally come out that way just because of the way that it's written with the longer rhythms on beat 2. Let's see if we can think about the way that we're going to proportion the bow and where we want to be in the bow for certain things, just like we talked about in the first half. So if you look at the overall kind of dynamic, we're in a mezzo forte. There's some crescendos or some decrescendos. The second half the end, let's not be too confusing. At the end, we actually arrive at a piano, so you could try to really use very little bow there. I hopefully was kind of in the upper part of the bow. That's a more gentle place to play, and just using less bow to kind of achieve that delicate sound. And then we've got a little crescendo at the end, and the pullback, and then a hold on the fermata on the last note. There's not a lot of indication of how loud we should crescendo or how quietly we should decrescendo. So just kind of build it. Think of it like building. The energy kind of builds and then the energy kind of decreases a little bit. But remember, this has this beautiful kind of dignified, stately, not rushing kind of feel. So I hope you enjoy it, and don't forget to try and connect with a pianist friend so that you can play this together, because there's the second half of this, like I always say, to hear along with it, and it'll just kind of wrap everything together, and it's a really nice opportunity for you to kind of reach out and maybe get out of your comfort zone a little bit and make some musical friends. So I hope you had fun today. Thank you so much. Links below, Patreon, lots of love and hugs, and I hope to see you at our violin or viola group classes this month, and our guest artist class, and the virtual studio circle, and all of those things. Thank you so much for being with me here today, and I'll see you all very soon. Lots of love, you guys.